here is the rug that I made with the box of little strips that I kept. And none of the little strips are even. They're all uneven. They're skinny and everything. So I think this one here turned out pretty good and all. And then I made this one out of my material, my big rolls of material that I made. I made this one. I think it turned out pretty good too. I love making rugs because there's something that you can use and pass on. It's just as good as making quilts to me, because you can have all kinds of different ones. Now this one's the one I'm working on now, and it's from my material, my big bulks of material that I found that I bought for $25, and I'm making this one. I haven't finished it yet, but I will. Anyway, this is what I'm doing to it. Get this up some. And I'm doing little strips. I'm not making big strips. I should have done that right there. See how much easier this is to do? I changed this blade, I didn't that one. I think I already done made that one dull. But I'm lining my arrows up down here, and you also got a line right here that you can use. And I would say all of them's not even, but you gotta look how many layers I'm going through. Right here is about, oh, I don't know, what is it? Here's 4, so that right there would be 8. So that's 8 layers I've been going through. Alright, let's get busy and let's work on a little book. I would appreciate you donating to Poor Man Sewing. This is how you donate. You go to Poor Man Sewing and mash on it. Then you go up here to About and mash on it. And right here it says Donate to Poor Man Sewing. It will be very much appreciated. Thank you very much. Alright, I have 2 different colors. I'm going to save this one. I'm not going to use it. And with this, we have different things on it. And I think what I'm going to do is I want to make sure that they are lined up. This one is lined up here, and hopefully, let's see. Now let's do it this way, and that way I'll make sure I get them right. Now the top row on this is not worth saving, because half of them are gone at the top. So we're going to get rid of these. I may find something to do with them later, but maybe I'll put them on a quilt and we won't know that they are done that way. But we'll see what we can do. But right now I'm going to line all this right here up, give it a cut down, and get rid of these, because I don't want them. Get that out of the way. Yeah, Rick's son has come to pay him a visit, so I won't be able to work on that quilt in there for a while until I don't know how long he's going to stay. He doesn't know how long he's going to stay, so I don't know what to do about that. Alright, now if we look at our panel here, then we have 2 and then 2. So I can take these 2 and I'm going to make a book out of it. And these two, I'll make a small quilt out of it. So now what we want to do is make sure we don't cut into that down there. And I'm going to go along the top of this next one. I already go up. Yeah, I'm going to go up just a little bit. About 1/4 of an inch. I'm going to put this right here, right at the bottom. Boy, I tell you what, they don't give you enough to do anything with, do they? But I gotta have, I think I'm just going to go straight with the lines here. I think I'll have enough right in here to sew my seam. But I want my book to have the purple in it. I'm not going to worry too much about the quilt. We could probably incorporate some of this purple into it. I think I'm going to like it better this way. Hear my clock going down. Alright, now let's take this one. You know what? I think I'm going to do it a different way. I think I'm going to take this one and I'm going to put it to the side for the quilt. Because these are bigger blocks. And I think I'm going to like it better. Alright, now we have these. And I think what I'm going to do, the bottom one is the same way. I think I'd do it with a book. Yeah, I think I'd rather have it. Because we're going to take these and we're going to lay it down here along where our wave is. And we're going to cut them down the middle. I'm going to cut these down the middle. Alright, now I need to get rid of the side here, and I'm going to cut it down the middle too. I want to try to make them all the same. So there's that one. There's that one. Alrighty, right here's two. Oh man, look at this. We only got this one right here that are not going to be two. You got the front and the back. Yeah, I think that's the way I'm going to do it. The front and the back. And now I need to find a material that will go good with it and have a different color on the inside so that it will work out right. So now, nature does not hurry, but everything is accomplished. There we go. Alright, I'll find me another material and cut these down and cut my other ones down. Alrighty, if you notice, we have these cut down here and then these cut up here. That way it makes them even. So now what I want to do, alrighty, now then you want to take these two and make sure they're going the right way. And then we want to lay them down. And then we're going to pin them down. And now we're going to sew them down and we're going to leave an opening. Either at the top or at the bottom. It doesn't matter. Now cut down the ones that we needed to cut down. Make sure they're right. And we'll line them up. Come on, don't do that. I like sticking to it, that's for sure. Now we're going to put this one down. Now we're going to sew them down. And we're going to leave an opening so we can turn it around and see the pages on the other side. Alright, when I get that done, then we'll be back. Alrighty. Now what we want to do is trim down the sides here. Make sure we don't cut into our sides so that we'll have a better page. We'll cut off our corners, and I hope that I got everything. There we go. We want to make sure we trim them down so we have a better looking page. Make sure, come on. Now we're going to turn it around. Let's see how it looks. Probably not that good. I have become worse and worse and worse on my sewing. Come on. Come on out there. Come on, come on. Alright. So we can't pop out of corners. Alright. Now, flatten this out. I think what I'm going to do is iron these down to where they will stay. And then I'm going to go through and I'm going to sew all the way around it. Alright, so when I get that done with all of them, then I'll be back. Alrighty, I have these done. But I never really paid attention to what it was, the way they look. Don't ask what love can make or do. Look at the colors of the world. Nature's does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. Let's take this one and let's turn it over. Don't ask what love can make or do. Look at the colors of the world. Nature does not hurry, yet everything's accomplished. All of these are the same. And if you turn them over, all these are the same. Perhaps love is the progress of my leading. I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to take one of these and I'm going to turn it over. Alright, now this one I'm going to put it in half. Put this one in half. Set it right on top. Cadence ain't going to mind that these are all the same. And I ain't neither. Alright, so now I have them like this. Now I want to measure this, which we can go with 1 inch and still have enough. So we really want to go 1.5 inches so we have seam allowance. Alrighty, now let's get this right here down here. And we're going to have something in between these two. Okay? So, now, the way I want to do this is I'm going to lay this one down here and make sure I got enough there, and I'm going to cut down here, and then that way I have a that I can take and put in between here. We're going to do it like this. Now, we're going to want about 1.5 inches right in here. Let's see, I'll do it this way. Okay, there's 1.5 inches right in here. Now we're going to put that one right up against it. Now we're going to take this one and we're going to cut it down. Now that little piece right there, what we're going to do is we're going to sew it in between these two. Well, I'm going to get it over here. Sew it in between these two. Alrighty. That way we will have us a split right in here, and we can put this right here in the middle, which would be this way, in the middle. There we go, in the middle, so we can make our little book. Alright, I'm going to sew these down, and we'll come back and we'll cut out the batting for it, and that way we can get that done. Alrighty, I have this right here done. Now I want to iron it down, so make sure to get it pretty good flat. Probably better go this way. Make sure it lays pretty good. Alrighty, I'm happy with that. Alright, I'm going to leave it plugged up. Alright, now we're going to get another piece, and I'm going to lay it right on top of it. Looks like this right here needs to be ironed too, so make sure it stays pretty flat. That don't look even at all. Really, it's not. It's got to. We're not going to want that. Alright, let's see. We know that right there is. It's pretty flat. So, let's see. Turn it this way. Then we're going to go down that way. Because we want it even. We don't want to have to go through all that crabbity crap. Alright, now, here we go. So we can't get rid of that. I'm going to have to cut some off, because I know we don't need it all. And I'll be going, what's going on here, Wayne? It ain't even in that way. So we're gonna, there we go. I can handle that. Alright, now, there it is. See if we can't do some cutting off here. I'm lazy. No, I'm not lazy. I don't know. My body's just not giving me what I need anymore. That's the way I feel. Alright. Alright, now we're getting her going. Cadence is, I believe Cadence is going to like this book. I really do. I went to the side. Alright, now we can handle that. Alright, now we're just going to slap that down there. And now we're going to leave an opening. Leave an opening for it. And then that way, now I'm going to leave the opening up here at the top, like I always have been. The bottom is probably better, but yeah. And we don't hardly have any of the purple, except for right in here. We got them little whiny things, but it'll be okay. All right, now. My pins don't want to go in. Alright, I want to put a little handle on it. So I'm going to take this piece, and I know this is bigger than what I need, but I'm going to do it. And I'm going to sew it down this way, and then I'm going to sew two down this way so that we can make a handle. And I know it's bigger than what we need, but we're going to do it anyway. Alright, I have this right here done. So I'm going to stick these pins over here and grab more later. Alright, we want to trim this down like we did the pages. Make sure we don't cut in our sew seam, because we don't want to mess them up. And we want to make sure it looks good. Yeah, I think Cadence will like this little book she picked home. It don't matter to her. Alright, let's see if we can't turn it around. Maybe. I wouldn't cut the corners. I'm not going to be happy with that. Cut the little corners off. Maybe it might make it lay a little better. I cut my threads. Alright, let's try it again. Alright. Turn it around. I've been thinking about making her another colored book, but I don't know if I have all the colors or not. I just want basic colors. And to make her a little colored book, because she's trying to learn her colors. She's been playing with Emmy's little book, but I kind of don't want her to take it home with her because it belongs to Emmy, and that wouldn't be right of me to make Emmy a book and let Cadence have it, especially when it has Emmy's name on it. That wouldn't be right at all. Can't turn it down. And give it a press down. Alrighty. So, now, what I want to do is turn this down. Uh-oh. And we're going to sew it all the way around. But I got to fix that right there first. We'll cut off a good part of it, I reckon. But I got to fix that. Alright, now let's see if I can figure out how to put the handle on it without messing with this, so we could put these on it. But I want this to fold down in here. See if I can't cut part of that off. Cut part of that off. Alright, if I put these down in here, like this, get some more pins, and sew them down right here, so that these will not show in here. Then slide it to the side like this, and then put our pages in here. And I think that might work. So we're going to sew across here and sew across here, because when we sew it down through here, it's going to get these right here. And I'm hoping that it will work. I have to make these right here more level. Well, we got this right here down. See here how I was talking about? So we throw it to the side. Hopefully it will work. Alright, now the first page that I want to put in is the middle page. So we can work on the middle page first. I'll lay it down here. I'll lay that one at the top. Bring it out. Nope, we're going to, it looks like, nope. That is not the middle. Let's see if I can't find the middle to it. I don't think this right here is going to work out too well. Honestly, I don't. Because I can't get to it good. What do I do with my... lost my seam ripper. So let's get this right here going. Maybe I can put it on afterwards. But right now, it's not going to work out. I'm not liking it. My brain's not working with it. I wanted it there, but who cares? I can do it different. Alright, now, we want these right here on the outside. Let's fold this. That should be about the middle, right there. Okay, now we're going to lay this one down right here in the middle. And I'm going to go and sew it right down the middle, right here. And see how well it works. Alrighty, now we got that one on. Now let's put us on another one, make sure that it's going to be different. And we're going to sew it right down right here. And then we're going to sew the other one on this side. Alright, I'll be back when we get it done. Alrighty, I got the book done. Gotta cut off some strings though. We got too many of them going. Alrighty, here's Cadence, a little book that she can take home and enjoy. Get some of these strings gone though. I think she'll be happy with it. I really do. It doesn't matter if they're all the same to her. She don't care. And I think it turned out pretty good. I could have put all these together, but my sewing machine doesn't want to sew too good right now. I'm going to have to break it down and change the needle and clean it out. That's all that sewing machine needs, so I may end up doing that within the next couple days. And alright. We'll see you all later. I would appreciate you donating to Poor Man Sewing. This is how you donate. You go to Poor Man Sewing and mash on it. Then you go up here to About and mash on it. And right here it says Donate to Poor Man Sewing. It will be very much appreciated. Thank you very much.